What's up guys, E-Man back with another video. We're back on some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I posted, or I will be posting the second part, but I'm posting the intro of the game so far. It's a 3-hour intro, so it's a lot of cutscenes. They're long videos, it's like 50 minutes and then an hour video. I don't know if that's the right format, I don't know if that's how long your videos should be, but that's what I'm going to be posting. I did skip ahead and do all the dialogue and everything to just get right into the open world, because there's just so much to it, and they're using weird words like clout. Like the old lady at the tavern used the word clout, and I just don't know how to feel about that. So right now the goal of this video is to go see Tomcat for combat training. After we do that, we'll probably start this main quest and then find Pavlena. I ruined finding Mutt. I let someone die that I was supposed to bring back to a hunting camp, and I got frustrated because I got lost and I let him die. So I don't know if I'll ever find Mutt if I ruin that for myself in the game so far, but you guys let me know. I don't know. This is the first, I didn't play the first game, so I'm not sure how decisions and choices work in this game. If, let's say, I mess up a mission, it's permanent, or if Mutt will somehow find his way back to me, or vice versa. The number one thing I have to do, though, is try to make money, because I need to buy a horse. I don't know how sustainable it is to continue walking everywhere. Although it is what they did back in the day, but this is a video game. I'm also going to try and stop swearing, I think. I don't know if that messes with the algorithm, but I want to try and, I guess the goal is to try and build this channel into like a walkthrough reaction review type channel. And I feel like if I can get sponsored or like brand deals with developers to test out games, that'd be like the ultimate dream for me. That really is the dream, to be able to test games early and leave my review, like those videos, you know, I put 40 hours into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and these are my thoughts. Like, I'd love to do that. So maybe I gotta cut out the cussing. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, and I spawn all the way back here. Oh my, and I'm talking about 30-minute videos. Like, we gotta just keep traveling. Is he a gypsy? Nomad. This is not the Tomcat I was promised. This is like a whole village. I think they're gypsies. I don't know if that's offensive to say, but aren't Romanians known, like, aren't they gypsies?
God be with you. What would you like?
This is Master Tomcat? He looks like a jester.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it.
Oops.
But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strong
I should have turned them on before I used my phone.
Trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you.
So I'm talking about. There's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
Alright, Naruto.
How's life? All good?
Couldn't be better, lad.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled...
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. Now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I need to regain my confidence.
This is losing aura right now.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Well, don't thank me yet. Let's see what you're made of.
We can start right away.
Come with me. There's an arena where we can fight at the end of the camp.
Alright, right into it.
Tam isteste, tam isteste.
Yes, ma'am. He's kind of got drip. Look at that walk. Damn.
God bless.
Prime Conor McGregor vibes. Alright, master.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder.
So here's a better look into the Kingdom Come Deliverance combat.
Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks
Okay.
follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it
Left,
the other way
right,
around.
left.
I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I get it. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, keep going.
Whoa.
Ah!
Nice. Now do it again. Ah. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across
A
his belly.
sidestep.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right,
How do I
let's
sidestep
give it a
that?
try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right. Ah!
Nice.
That was
do
it? Okay.
Again.
Ugh.
Why'd he go right?
No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Don't pause.
I didn't pause, though. I'm trying to do this.
Well done.
There we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys... I can't see shit on my screen right now. Can you guys see? Hold to block. Perfect blocking. Repost A. Okay, we already learned all this. To attack, we learned this. Okay. Yeah, we know all
That's
this.
that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for
Alright.
this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
Alright.
What
me
about
just-
other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know, if you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau. Also known as the Master Strike.
Interesting.
How can
How
I
do I
prove
prove
myself
myself?
to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you.
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us.
Okay. Oh, he's...
Now that's what I call an opener.
Am I actually gonna hurt this guy though?
Show your stuff!
I can't see. This is the problem with what's happening right
Hey,
now.
lad. But it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
True.
Wow, I'm nearly dead. My screen is pitch black. I can't see. Okay. So we went to go meet Tomcat. We have to defeat him in a duel. We're not quite ready for that yet. Find the gorge where Oda is holding Pavlena. Or, you know what? We're gonna go here. Because we're already over in this direction. So I think it's up. No, there's another path, no? I see it. Okay, so we're finally made it to the blacksmith Radovan. And he's supposedly gonna help us get into the wedding.
That's a fine maypole.
That is nice. Very nice. Very fine. Hey, bud. Oh. Sorry about that. Quick wash before we meet the boss.
Ave Maria. Shove.
No, this is him.
Look out!
What are you doing here?
I want to talk to your husband. Am I too early? Can I talk to you?
Is there something?
Yes,
James.
holy.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry,
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
yeah? I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing.
Let's
Get
go
it started right away.
start blacksmithing.
Great.
This is actually pretty cool.
Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Farewell.
Okay. Scrap metal, steel.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Find materials. Okay.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, but try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
This is pretty cool. This is good enough for me, to be honest. We're just getting to work right now. There we go. Oh
Tell the
yeah.
temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat
Okay.
up the whole thing.
Thank you. I feel like that's it, no?
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Oh, this is actually awesome.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice.
This is
You're
awesome.
doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
I'm about to make the greatest sword of all time.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
The closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece resembles what you're forging. Keep forging until it cools off. No, I want to hit it right.
It's cooled now. You
Okay.
can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes
Hell yeah.
you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
This is peak gaming. This is peak gaming right here.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished.
Just locked in.
I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. whistling. It's easier to forge. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay. Yes. Yes. We gotta sharpen it too. Not bad. Not bad.
Right. Let's have a look.
Let's see. Is it good work?
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks.
That's it.
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any
Hell
questions?
yeah. Okay, base, bed, food, chest, and a blacksmith forge. That's what it's all about.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sakura, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Alright. We're gonna end it here. We are gonna end the video here. And then we'll move on to the next part of the quest. Get into the wedding. Party with the help of Blacksmith Radovan completed. That was actually dope, learning how to blacksmith. That was pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're enjoying the game so far, and also let me know if you want to see any other content. Yeah, that's all. Peace.